Okay, let's get started. Now we are discuss what is epistrophe. Epistrophe, pronounced epistrophe, is when a certain phrase or word is repeated at the end of sentences or clauses that follow each other. This repetition creates a rhythm while emphasizing the repeated phrase. Epistrophe is also known as aphro and antistrophe. For example, last week he was just fine. Yesterday he was just fine. And today he was just fine. Repeated of he was just fine serves to emphasize that the state of this person's has not changed over time. Second example, I'm tired of this job. I'm overtired this job. I'm done with this job. Repetition of this job emphasizes that the job is the cause of the speaker's frustration. Third example, the award for best hairs went to Josh. The award for most likely to succeed went to Josh, and the award for most charming it went to Josh. The repeated phrase went to Josh emphasizes Josh's ability to win numerous awards. The importance of using epistrophe. Basically, epistrophe is important in both everyday conversation and more formal speeches. Epistrophe is a simple but effective way of emphasizing a certain idea and is used often by speech markers for this reason. It emphasizes certain ideas, arousing emotion in listeners and readers more than a simple sentence would otherwise. Because epistrophe also adds rhythm to a phrase, it creates a more enjoyable and memorable phrase. For example, here are a few examples of epistrophe from famous speeches. First example, should I be elected president, it would be my intentions to ask the ablest man in the country to make whatever sacrifice is required to bring to the government a ministry of the best talents available. Men with a single minded loyalty to the national interest. Men who would regard public office as a public trust. For no government is better than the men who compose it, and I want the best. I want the best. And we need the best, and we deserve the best. Fifth example, according to in pop culture, repetition creates rhythm and memorability. It, it reflects strong emotion, ring from anger to bliss. For example, cause if you liked it, then you should have put a ring on it. If you liked it, then you should have put a ring on it. Don't be mad once you see that you want it. If you liked it, then you should have put a ring on it. Next example, the repeated term anaphora, like a epistrophe. Anaphora involves the repetition of a select word or phrase in order to draw attention to it. Unlike epistrophe, anaphora is placed at the beginning of successive phrases. Here are a few examples of anaphora versus epistrophe. First, imagine a friend is struggling with math. Normal sentence. Math is so frustrating, challenging, and boring. In order to emphasize this quality being to math, repeated math is. Sentence with anaphora. Math is so frustrating, math is challenging, and math is boring. To emphasize the same idea, repeat math as the answer to successive questions. Sentence with an epistrophe. What is epistrophe? Math. What challenges math? And what boring math? A struggle with math is emphasized by repetitions in both anaphora and epistrophe. Sympholic. Sympholic Symphols is the marriage of anaphora and epistrophe. A word or phrase is repeated at the beginning of successive phrase while a different word or phrase is repeated in similar form at the end of each phrase. Here are a few examples of Symploce. I am upset because I am exhausted. I am upset because I am tired of putting up with it. When you see someone being bullied, stand up for them. Even you see someone bullying, stand up against them. If you need help, reach out. If you need a listener, speak out. If you need directions, look out. In closing, epistrophe proves that repetitions work well to send a strong message. Whether used by frustrated friends or powerful politicians, repetitions of key phrases at the end of successive sentences provides reader and listeners with a compelling and memorable experience. Okay, thank you. Do like, share, and subscribe.